Hello, this is Manuel York for the Leading People Follow-Up program. Welcome and great to be back. So the purpose of this is to remind you of what you already know, to remind you of the tools that you have learned during the Leading People program and that you already know. And we all are aware that sometimes we forget to apply them. So there is this famous phrase, repetition is the breakfast for champions. By the way, this is my 5th repetition of this video. So it is probably an annoying phrase, but it's true. So what I want you to do today is to sharpen your perception even more. And this time I would like you to focus on negative signals of resistance. Remember the purpose story. You start a performance process and people that you deal with, that you work with, respond to you. Now, they have 2 ways to respond. They can either embrace what you want to accomplish or they resist. So why is this important? This is a crossroad, and this is probably the most important crossroad in the whole process because this is the beginning. And therefore, it's very important to sharpen your radar, your perception, to see if people are agreeing with what you want to do, engaging in the process, or resisting. Now, what I want you to do is, for the next days, to observe negative signals of resistance. Sounds easy? No way. This is very difficult because there are lots of signals possible. Now, what I did is I created a checklist. Wait, here's my checklist. This may sound a bit embarrassing that even I need a checklist to read signals of defense or resistance. But here comes the story. I have a coaching client and he works in a mountain rescue squad. So these people fly in with helicopters and rescue people. So actually, to me, to my humble existence as a coach and consultant, these people are superheroes. So what he told me is that whenever they start a job, when they get prepared, there are lots of procedures that they have to follow in order to accomplish their goal, because it's really something important. It's about life and death. So what they have installed are lots of checklists. So whenever they start a process, they go through their checklists. So here's the phrase of the day. Superheroes use checklists. And here is my checklist about negative signals. And I have to read them. The first on my list is not listening. And I mean, this sometimes is not really a negative signal because it doesn't tell you whether the person really wants to avoid, to cooperate, or is just somewhere else on his mind. And but this is one of those tiny signals that makes sense to explore, because this could be at a crossroad, the beginning of a resistance process. So not listening. Then I have on my list evading, that people, when you talk to people, want to win them over for something, they try to evade, or they purposely misunderstand you, or they disagree. I mean, disagreement is also not really a negative signal because it could be a signal of a serious dialogue. But you see here that just disagreeing as a signal has maybe various meanings based on the attitude of the person you talk to. So whenever you have someone disagreeing, make sure that this is part of a creative dialogue process. Then we have stonewalling, people that really don't want to talk to you, accusing, defending, maneuvering behind your back. There are different ways to show this defense, through words, through making faces, and through behavior. And the last on my list is a fake agreement. I call this resistance through embrace. someone says, hey, you are so great, and this is such a great process and project, I'm really happy to be on it. And when this person leaves the room, you instinctively know that this person will never engage in the process, will never do what they have agreed to. So be aware of all these various signals for the next days and check it out. And again, to make it easy, at this point, you don't need to do anything. Just observe. And sometimes I'm saying that you can try to observe these signals either in your business life, or also in your private life. This time I would say focus only on your business life. Don't take a look at your private life. I assume your private life is perfect. So go ahead, have fun, enjoy, and until next time, I'm looking forward. This is Manuel York for the Leading People Follow-Up Program.